All right, I'm working on some faux beams here. They're gonna be three-sided, made out of 1x6s. I was going to miter them, but these are all 12 to 13 feet long, so it's not so easy running those miters on those long boards. I'm gonna show you the process I ended up doing. I'm just butt joining with some brad nails, so check it out. All right, so you can see what I'm doing right here to make these 13-foot beams. I have a 12-foot board and 1-foot piece I cut. Be joined like that. I'll turn it over in a minute and get it all screwed together and flushed up. I'll show you that process here. All right, here is the process I use to stretch these boards from 12 foot to 13 feet. I've got my 1-foot piece on the end there, just throwing some tight bond on one side only. I ended up going with just butt joints on these. I didn't want to do miters and have them be sliding out of place when I screwed that scrap piece on there that holds them together, which you'll see here in just a second. Getting glue on that, get it lined up in the center so it's not going to interfere with the side pieces. And I'm only screwing it down to one board at this time. So it doesn't matter which one, but I screwed it to the 1-foot section. And then I'm getting a scrap piece here, and you'll see I'm going to screw that onto the other board and use that quick clamp to apply a little pressure, squeeze that joint together, and run my screws in. Now that I have these two boards secured together with that splice block, I can take off my scrap clamping block and turn it over and see what we've got there. And this was the first one, but these all turned out pretty nice. There's no overlapping. There may be tiny gaps, but you can't even get a fingernail in them. So I put a little plastic wood filler in there just for good measure and continued on to the next one. We're going to use video editing magic here and get the second one completed, and then I will show you the result of that and we'll get on with the project. This side right here is what matters. As long as we have it nice and flush. Tiny gap here or there, but I can't even get my fingernail in it. Little plastic wood. It'll be good to go. And there's number 2. I won't make you watch this whole process. I have to make 12 of these, and then I'll show you putting the beams together. Alright, let me show you how I'm putting these together. This is not master carpentry, but this is what's working. Alright, you can see here I'm just running a bead of glue down one end of the horizontal 1x6. I'm going to go along and stand the other one up, use my quick clamp to hold it in place, and run some 2-inch 18 gauge brad nails in there, clamping at each location just to squeeze it together. And with the glue and the brad nails, it should be plenty strong. You'll see here in a minute I'm also going to put some scrap 2x4s or 1x4s in the middle that will be glued to the bottom and the sides just to help more secure. Alright, let me try to show you what I did here. So you can see the beams just butt jointed. I put these scrap 2x4s in here, glued them in place just to give it additional strength and keep it true. Shouldn't really twist, but keep it from trying to anyway. So there it is. I have to make 7 more, I think. So I'll show you an update in a minute so you have to watch it all. All right, here's what we got so far. Got 8 13 footers and 4 12-foot. 12-footers are 8x8s. 13-footers are 6x6s. Let these dry a little bit. We'll get out here and put some filler and start sanding them. I'm just going through right here, putting some more of that plastic wood filler in those small brad nail holes. We'll let that dry and I will sand it off. Here's the finished product. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Anything you would have done differently. I'm sure there's a lot that could be changed.